Latvian Parliament has more than one MP who supports our rights, and one of them is our next speaker, Sophie in 't Veld.
So, good morning, everybody. I would like to, I'd like to start with giving you the greetings of the intergroup LGBT rights in the European Parliament. I'm here on behalf of them, and I also pass my greetings on behalf of my colleague whom I don't see now, Hélène Goudin, who's up there. She is. Hello, Hélène. So, good morning from the European Parliament.
Tātad vispirms es gribētu sūtīt jums sveicienus no Eiropas parlamenta intergrupas par geju un lesbiešu tiesībām, kuru šeit pārstāv, un man kopā ir mana kolēģe Helēna. Helēna, kur tu esi? Čau, Helēna. Un tas ir kāpēc es šeit esmu.
Thank you. Well, I'd like to start by apologizing for my not very appropriate attire, but you see, I still have a very vivid memory of 2 years ago when I was here on this very spot, and the hooligans hadn't prepared speeches, but a different, very warm welcome for us.
Es atvainojos par to, ka es varbūt neesmu ģērbusies gluži tik piemēroti, cik vajag, bet es ļoti labi atceros, kas notika šajā pašā pilsētā Gay Pride pasākumā pirms 2 gadiem, kad tie, kas protestēja, nebija sagatavojuši vēstules, bet viņiem bija kaut kas cits, kas nodrošināja ļoti siltu sveicienu mums.
Those who are here know what I'm referring to. So therefore I have to say I'm very pleased that the local authorities of Riga have now changed their minds, and they are upholding the democratic rights of every European citizen of holding a peaceful manifestation, and I would like to congratulate the Riga authorities on that. Continue this progress, and in future years that it will no longer be necessary to separate us from the public, from the people of Riga, and I also hope that in future years there will be public support from Latvian opinion leaders and in particular politicians. I would like to invite my colleagues from the Latvian Parliament to join us in the future and speak out for fundamental rights.
Un es ļoti gribu cerēt, ka nākamajos gados ar laiku nebūs vairs tā, ka mēs esam atšķelti no Latvijas tautas un Latvijas iedzīvotājiem. Es īpaši gribu paust cerību, ka nākotnē savu atbalstu izteiks arī Latvijas politiskie pārstāvji, un es ļoti gribētu aicināt savus kolēģus no Latvijas parlamenta arī nākt un šeit piedalīties.
Well, there's some people who say that the European Union shouldn't interfere with national matters and that they have no say on fundamental rights in the member states.
Ir cilvēki, kuri saka, ka Eiropas Savienībai nav nekāda tiesība attiecībā uz individuālām dalību valstīm iejaukties jautājumos par pamattiesībām to cilvēku, kuri tur dzīvo.
Well, they are very wrong, because you see, the European Union is not about the internal market. The European Union is about values, about fundamental rights. And I would like to say to those people out there, I would like to remind them that European integration and the European Union that came out of it was built on the ruins of hatred. And I think, therefore, Europe is very much about freedom, about democracy, about fundamental rights, and therefore this is very much the business of the European Union.
Viņi kļūdās, Eiropas Savienība nav jautājums tikai par iekšējo koptirgu, Eiropas Savienība ir jautājums arī par vērtībām un pamatvērtībām un pamatprincipiem, un tiem cilvēkiem, kuri stāv aiz šīs sētas un ļaustās, es gribētu atgādināt, ka Eiropas Savienība veidojās uz ienaidu grupām.
Glad to see we all agree. You know, and all these values have been laid down in the treaties and they have been laid down in the Charter of Fundamental Rights. But it is up to us, to each and every citizen in the European Union, to make that space of freedom and democracy a reality.
Un ir jāatzīst, protams, ka šīs tiesības un pamatvērtības ir iekļautas Eiropas Savienības līgumos un ļoti daudzos dokumentos, bet tas būs atkarīgs no katra individuālā cilvēka par to, cik lielā mērā mēs šīs vērtības un šos principus iedibinām īstajā dzīvē.
And therefore, I think, first of all, that homophobic speech has no place in national parliaments or national governments.
Un pirmām kārtām ir jāsaka, ka homofobiskai runai nav absolūti nekādas vietas dalību valstu parlamentos un valdībās.
And I would also like to use this podium to address a very specific message to the governments of the member states, but also to President Barroso of the European Commission.
Un es gribētu lietot šo skatuvi, lai pateiktu kaut ko ļoti konkrētu dalību valstīm un īpaši Eiropas komisijas prezidentam Barroso kungam.
These days, in the European Parliament, we are talking about the promise that President Barroso made to us 4 years ago, that his Commission would put forward a proposal for a general ban on discrimination on all grounds.
Mēs pat labam Eiropas parlamentā apspriežam to, ko Barroso kungs mums solīja pirms 4 gadiem, proti no Eiropas komisijas izstrādāt aizliegumu pret visa veida diskrimināciju Eiropā.
Well, so at the beginning of this year, the Commission promised us that this spring they were going to put forward that proposal.
Šogad, šī gada sākumā komisija apsolīja, ka pavasara laikā šīs priekšlikums tiks sagatavots.
Instead, the Commission got cold feet, and they tell us that the ban on discrimination will now only apply to discrimination on grounds of handicap, which is very valid. But what we asked for in the European Parliament was an all-out ban on all forms of discrimination, a legal instrument for citizens to go to court and defend their rights.
Eiropas komisija nobijās, un variants, ko viņi tagad piedāvā, ir aizliegt diskrimināciju tikai uz invaliditātes pamatu, kas, protams, ir ļoti būtiski, bet Eiropas parlamentā mēs sagaidām, ka tiks pieprasīts diskriminācijas aizliegums, visa veida diskriminācijas aizliegums.
Well, and you see, President Barroso then said, well, but first we have to study a little bit more to find out if there really is a problem, you see, if there really is discrimination. Well, I would like to invite Mr. Barroso to come out to the gay prides in Riga or in Zagreb or in Bucharest or the one in Moscow that cannot take place.
Un es gribētu Barroso kungs ir teicis, ka vēl vispirms kādu laiku ir jāpavērtē un jāpapētī, vai tiešām ir problēma ar diskrimināciju. Un es ļoti gribētu aicināt Barroso kungu piedalīties Pride pasākumos šeit Rīgā, kā arī Zagrebā, Maskavā, kur tas vispār nedrīkst notikt, un citās pilsētās.
So, Mr. Barroso, I recommend that you come out from behind your desk and meet the people here and tell us, look us in the eyes and tell us that a ban on discrimination is not necessary.
Barroso kungs, es gribētu jūs aicināt iznākt no savu kabinetu laukā, paskatīties uz tiem cilvēkiem aiz šīs sēdes un tad skatīties mums acīs un teikt, ka diskriminācijas aizliegums nav vajadzīgs.
And then finally, I would like to conclude on this, because that same Mr. Barroso, in the context of what he calls the dialogue with civil society and the intercultural dialogue, every year he organizes a meeting with the so-called religious leaders.
Un vēl es gribētu Barroso kungam atgādināt, ka katru gadu, domājot par pilsonisko sabiedrību un iekļautību, viņš organizēja satikšanās reizi ar visiem reliģisko grupu vadītājiem.
And Mr. Barroso organizes a photo opportunity for these religious leaders, and they speak about the values of Europe. Well, I've read some of the statements made by religious leaders here in Latvia.
Un viņi visi fotografējas kopā, un reliģiskie līderi, kas tiekās ar Barroso kungu, runā par vērtībām un visu to pārējo, un es esmu lasījusi, kas par šīm lietām ir sakāms atsevišķiem reliģiju vadītājiem šeit Latvijā.
And I promise you, and I am sure that my colleague will join me in this, that when we are back in Brussels next week, we will put in questions to the European Commission and ask Mr. Barroso how he feels about the statements of those people. And if next time, when he shares the stage with the religious leaders, that he will ask them publicly to distance themselves from hate speech.
Un es varu jums apsolīt, ka tiklīdz mēs atgriezīsimies Eiropas parlamentā, mani kolēģi un es iesniegsim oficiāli jautājumu Barroso kungam, aicinot viņu lūdzu pateikt, vai nākamreiz, kad viņš tiksies ar reliģisko grupu vadītājiem, viņš stingri no viņiem pieprasīs stāvēt sāņus no tām lietām, kas ir teikti šeit Latvijā.
Finally, I would say I don't know very much about religion and about, what God would think, but I do know that the weather gods are with us today. So I wish you a very pleasant day and I hope to see you later on at the party.
Un es gribētu teikt, ka es nezinu ļoti daudz par reliģiskām lietām, bet es redzu, ka cik tālu tas ir jautājums par laiku. Šodien Dievs ir kopā ar mums, un tāpēc es jūs sveicu un ceru jūs satikt atkal vēlāk dažādos pasākumos.